Okay, we're on Masechet Kinnim Perek Aleph, Mishnah Gimel. Third Mishnah, the first chapter of Masechet Kinnim. Our Mishnah is a continuation of the last Mishnah. Let's go back to our chart and to remember what we said. We said that if Kinnim Stumim got mixed up with a Chatav, with an individual kind of king, so we said that the rule was, the Mishnah said, you could only use the number of Chovot, okay, in the number of Chataot in the Chovah, or Olot in the Chovah. Meaning, here you could only, out of these five, you could only bring two as Chatat, and the other way, if this was Olah, you could only bring three. So our Mishnah is a continuation of that Mishnah, as we're going to see. It says the Mishnah, Dvarim Amurim, Bameh Dvarim Amurim. When is this true? That which we said in the last Mishnah, that Ein kasher el kinyan chataot shebechovah, that you can only bring the number of chataot in chovah when there's a chatat mixed with chovah, as we said just before. When is that true? Bechovah uvenedava. When you mix a bird, the kinim of chovah, the bird that was defined as a nedava. Now nedava usually means olah, but the Kahati says also we're talking about if you had one that was specifically a chatat or olah, you knew what it was. Meaning you had a ken chovah with a cane that you knew one of them what it was. Aval, bechovah shenit arva zo bazo. Let's say I have two kinim or three kinim, and they got mixed in with each other of different kinds, as we'll see what they are. Achat lezo ve'achat lezo. One kin of this kind or one kin of that kind. Shtayim lezo u'shtayim lezo. Two kinim, meaning four birds for this one or four birds for that one. Shalosh lezo. Okay, three of these and three of those. Mechetza kasher, mechetza pasul. Then half are kosher and half are not kosher. Let's take a look at the example of, let's say, shtayim lazo u'shtayim lazo. So here we have an example. Two kinim belong to Rachel, and two kinim here belong to Leah. And they got mixed up together. So what we're left with is 8 birds walking around all mixed up together. So you don't know who belongs to what. Half of them are Rachel and half of them are Leah. They're all over the place. They're birds, so they get mixed up. So now which one, what can I do? So the Mishnah says, I can only offer 2 of them. I can only offer 4 of these birds. Let's just take 4 of them. I can only offer, let's say, these 4. I don't know who they belong to, because in the worst case scenario, as long as I offer 2 for Chatat and 2 for Olah, in the worst case scenario, they all belong to either Rachel or either Leah. So that's okay, that's not a problem. And once I offer the 5th bird, that means, for example, that this 5th bird I'm going to offer is a Chatat. That means I'm offering 3 Chataot. Okay, but if these 3 Chataot, what happens if it happens to be that these 3 Chataot happen to have come from Rachel? That's bad, because she's only chayavet on 2 Chataot. So therefore I can't offer the 5th bird. I can only offer 4 birds, and the worst case scenario, all of them belong to her, and all of them belong to her. Otherwise, I get mixed up, so therefore I can only always offer, like the Mishnah says, okay, machatze kasher u'machatze pasol, half of it. Next case. Achat lazo, shtayim lazo, v'shalosh lazo, v'eser lazo, u'mea lazo. Let's say one of them is one kind of one cane, and then another woman comes and has, or 2, another woman has 2, and another woman has 3, brings 3, and another woman brings 10, and another woman brings 100, and they all get mixed together. So I have 116 kinim times 2. That's 232 birds mixed together, or it doesn't matter. In any case, hamu'at kasher. You can only bring the mu'at, the minority. So if I have 1 and 2, then I can only bring 1 kin. If I have 2 and 3, I can only bring 2 kinim, meaning 2 chataot and 2 olot. Okay? Bein mishem echad, whether it's from 1 shem, we're going to learn in the next mission what that means. Bein mishnei shemot, whether it's talking about 2 shemot, 2 different kinds, we're going to talk about 2 shemot or two kinds of korbanot. Bein isha achad, bein mishnei nashim, whether it's 1 woman or 2. Let's look at the case of uneven korbanot. We're going to go to the next case in the Mishnah. Let's say we have 2 belong to Leah and 1 belongs to Rachel. So therefore now I have 6 birds. Okay, so the Mishnah says I can only offer the minority, I can only offer 2. Why? Because 1 is a Chatat and 1 is Hasham. And again, one is Chatat, 1 is Olah. And again, if I would offer a 3rd bird, now I'm going to offer that one as a Chatat. But what happens if that 3rd one happens to belong to Rachel, and I offered, and these 2 ended up being Rachel's 2 birds. But I offered both of them as Chatat, and I can't do that because one of them had to be Olah. So therefore, says the Mishnah, nope, I take out of these birds, I can only offer, if I have this mixture, I can only offer the mu'at, the minimum, the ken that belongs to the minimum mixture. If it's 2 and 3, meaning 4 birds and 6 birds, I can offer up to 4. But the whole point is, I can only offer, like the Mishnah said, I can only offer hamu'at kasher, not more than that. We'll stop here. This is confusing stuff. I hope I explained it well. We'll dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Harav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Make it a great day.